these are the lessons in the last 9 years that I've been working in AI and product management that I have learned. What happens when you do it not right? Now, why do people choose to work with AI? Anybody?
To make life easier. Yeah,
Yes.
it's a great assistant.
It's a great assistant.
Mhm.
Anybody else? Anybody from marketing?
Yes.
Why do we use AI?
Basically, it helps to create the ideas, and also it helps to with copywriting, for example, or to make something visual that you can't do
Beautiful.
yourself.
I love that all of us are mentioning use cases. This is what we want to do. We want to mention use cases because unfortunately, I have seen them a lot of times. People just want to use AI for the sake of being competitive. Boss said it, sounds cool, marketing. Not the right reasons. So what are the right reasons for choosing AI? When we think of any investment, we want to look at 4 things minimum, right? Any good product will be desirable, which means that we have done enough product market fit research to see that people actually want this solution. It will be viable, which means that it will make us money. I don't want to spend $1 million in an AI product chat just to have it make me less than that in the next 10 years or whatever the amount of time I have decided for it. It should be feasible. I should be able to do it. I should have the skills in my company. I should have the technology. I should have the data. And it should be, for me, this is the most important, ethical. There are very, very precise ways of measuring how ethical your data collection, data processing, and then the application of AI is. It includes inclusion. A lot of people didn't even realize when the version of ChatGPT got released where your data is actually pretty safe even when you're not using the enterprise version. So there's a lot that is going on people don't know about. Long story short, these are the things that we need to keep in mind. You have to look at the product, the data, the tech, to ask the right questions and make good decisions for yourselves. What does good implementation of AI in your business today require? Or I will simplify the question. What comes to mind when you think of AI?
Enhancement.
I love it. So this will be something that you take away with you today. When I calculate an AIQ for you, I take into consideration this. Now, there's a lot happening in AI. My belief is that we are today at a place in history, and this might sound big, and you also are part of that phase in history where 10 years down the line, we are going to look back and we are going to say, thank God we did this right, because now life is better. That's what I believe that we are headed to if we do things right. You can imagine the alternative. I don't want to. What would you do differently? There's a German word,
Yes.
Sisyphusarbeit.
It's work.
It's work.
What is Sisyphusarbeit? You have a piece of rock and you're pushing it up a mountain, and then it just rolls back, and then just push it up the mountain and rolls back and you push it up the mountain. It's like making your bed every day. It's work. It's work that it's just repetitive, mind-numbingly boring. Nobody wants to do it. Routine, and this is what AI should be doing for us. So one of the first things I want you to now think about, right? I'm not saying AI, I'm saying it is a candidate for a use case, which is automation. Now we can do that automation using AI or ML or whatever, or not. It depends. Okay. So this is why I introduced AIQ. Listen, we need to answer a few questions, and we need to make sure that we are doing things for the reason that we need to do them, not because we want to just push AI into something. And the things that I look into are feasibility, viability, desirability, ethics. Now that you have got you thinking about what you could use AI in your business for, I want to take you further down that road. Maybe a couple of steps more to clarify what is amorphous right now. It means artificial intelligence quotient, which is like measuring the intelligence or the readiness of your company, how ready you are to invest in AI. So we do a full test and we come up with a number. That number could be either in the red, amber, or green. If it's green, go ahead. You have everything you need. You don't need me, you don't need anybody, and you're doing the right thing at the right time. Do it. If it's amber, there are a few things that we can improve before we make an expensive decision. If it's red, there's work to do. What would you say is the AIQ of your organization? There's a difference between having a clear use case and being ready for solving it using AI. This is where I created my first intake form This is where I want you to scan it, please. This is the most simplistic version of AIQ that I had developed about a year ago. And I would now give you about 5 minutes to take the quiz and tell me how much you scored. I will show you the result.
Okay.
You will see your result automatically as soon as you have finished the quiz.
I see.
None of the questions that you answer are being seen by anybody else. The one that I have, the product that I have today, is based on different parameters, and we don't ask you to do a quiz. We actually do interviews with your team, and we look at the data sets that you have. We do a full technical analysis and a cultural analysis. We do competition, studying the environment. We do everything. This is just a very basic, let's just say, quick 5-minute estimate. I want you to pay careful attention to where you are missing those points, because I have a hypothesis, and my hypothesis is that a lot of these questions you have already considered, but some of them you have not, and that's completely fine. That's because we are just starting with this world of AI, and some of us have been working longer with it, so we know what questions to ask. And this is where I just wanted to expand your acceptance of what we consider when we are building AI-based products or shopping for them. We want to find out how much, when, and how to invest in what kind of AI, when, and what do we need for that to happen. And then this is how we recognize, oh, okay, maybe everything is good, except for it's not very viable. I will not make money. I don't know how much. So maybe I need to do something less investment and see if maybe create a pilot and see if the use case actually makes money for me. And then we can put as much as we want into that use case. Numbers?
2.
Oh my gosh!
So all the answers were no.
Yeah.
It's almost yes. Or
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
And these are very basic questions, and we need to know these. These we need to know. We don't need to know the like I said, model selection. We don't need to know evaluation. We don't need to know open source, closed source. We don't need to know vector banks. We don't need to know all of that. We just need to know the answers to these basic questions to a level of confidence that we can make good decisions. This is my team. I'm not alone here. I'm here on the left-hand side. This is Olga. She has a lot of experience, 18 years in operational excellence. She worked at eBay. She's working with me now. And this is Promit, who is the head of the AI Guild in Europe, and he is part of my team as well. He creates the pilots and the scaling and the implementation. We have case studies we love to share with you of what we have already done and what we are working on. Anonymous, some of it will require NDA to be signed. Yeah, and now at this point, I would request you, though, if you have a use case in mind, and you would want to go from step 0 to 1 or understand where the score was missing, now is the part of the workshop where we do that. But thank you so much. You have been so involved. I really appreciate you.